right, got my new heater for my off-road truck. DJ5 couldn't use the factory heater, and I needed something that could keep me warm. Since my DJ5 has been chopped and stretched, it will no longer fit any doors or actual top, and the factory heater couldn't go back in. So I looked around for aftermarket heaters. I saw one in an off-road rig, and it made me realize that they actually make nice little small off-road heaters. Harder to find than I thought, but this particular unit is by Heatercraft. They actually make heaters kind of for boats primarily, but they also have a segment that for kind of like the Jeep market, things like that. But for the most part, I ordered their boat kit. The reason I ordered their boat kit and the reason I went with Heatercraft is, one, they're not all that expensive. Two, they're compact. If you look at this thing is very compact. Let me see if I can get this. All right, so I can look at this. I made this bottom plate here so I can mount it. But for the most part, the unit basically is only 9 by about 8 inches, and about, with motor, about another 9 inches deep. So 9 by 9 by 8 for a heater core seems to work pretty good. Their kits, you can get these heaters, they're all about the same size, but they have different faces. So you can get them with 3-inch ducts, 2-inch ducts, 2. I got the 3-unit one because I wanted one that I'll be able to ultimately probably hopefully wire back up to the defrost for the windshield. But these 2 are going to be used for my main heater to heat the bodies in the car. And the reason I went with them is I never saw these before until their website. They call them a hot tube. Bigger than I thought, because their website doesn't have dimensions, but figured I'd be able to fit them there. And what a hot tube is, let me see if I can hold this and do this. It's basically 10 inches long. It's got a duct on the front of it. You can mount it, you know, wherever you want to mount the thing. It acts as a regular duct. They have a version that is adjustable so you can close and open the vent, but I just went with the basic one. And the benefit of this is that it's got all the hose. This is how it comes, by the way. Their kits came with, this one particular kit came with 2, they call them hot tubes. A third, every outlet they send you the hosing and stuff for it, and they send you the duct covers and things basically for the amount of holes you have, so you don't have to try to hunt down and find ducting and things like that. And you can get these without the hot tubes. Obviously you can get just standard ducts, cut them into your dash, but with an off-road rig cruising down the freeway, you don't feel the air. So these hot tubes are pretty cool. Let me see if I can, I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to open one of these things up. So if it were mounted in your car, you basically pull this piece out, and it's got a fixed kind of duct system. But as you pull it out and shove it up underneath your jacket or a towel or a blanket or anything else, so in theory, while you're cruising down the freeway and you're freezing your butt off, you can pull this out, shove it up your jacket, and stay from being getting hypothermia on the freeway with no top on. So I thought that was nice. Plus you can just leave it intact like that and use it as a regular duct. I may upgrade these to the European one, the one that has the actual controllable valve. We'll see how much air and how hot this pipes out, but it's kind of what I did. I'm putting it in the Jeep today. It comes, particular unit came with a kit. This, 2 hot tubes, that. It also comes with the wiring kit with, this happened to come with a 2-position switch, high and low, but the motor on the unit is actually a 3-position, high, medium, and low. So they have a rotary switch that you can use for high, medium, low. Not sure why this particular kit, that's just what they threw in there, but it should be nice. So anyway, just wanted to kind of give a quick overview. Now, to mount these tubes, I can't put them in my dash, so I made up some brackets. These did not come with the unit. I made some mounting brackets so I could mount them underneath the dash and point them at myself. So they're going to go on that unit like that, and that way I can mount them up underneath the dash since I have no room in the dash, but they'll still be clear. You'll see as I made this just so I could mount it to my floor like that. I just put some holes there so I could basically just drill it to the floor because that's all I need. It doesn't come with any of this stuff. It just comes with hose barbs out the back, and so I put these on because I'm going through the floor and then routing it back up to the front underneath the truck, rather than trying to go to the hot tube mounted in the Jeep. It's out of the way of the footwell. Pull that baby out and put it back in if you just want regular hot air blowing on you. But if you want to shove it in your jacket, then you just pull that thing out. So it's coming out okay. Got the other one mounted to the other side, and drilling the holes for the rocker switch, and the heater core itself is going to go up here inside underneath this piece, so it'll be tucked away nice. So, a bit cold. Turn on the heater. Take that out. Shove it up underneath my shirt.